Hi, and welcome to the Surefire Clickbank Mastery video course. This specific video the purpose is to get you in the mindset of understanding Clickbank, understanding how Clickbank is beneficial for you, to give you a quick overview of this whole video course itself, and to prepare you and get you into the mindset and get you excited about using Clickbank. And we're also going to talk about the tools that you're going to need. Now, some of you are already going to know this information, but some of you may not know this information, and you want to know more about Clickbank and how it can help you and what kind of options it provides to you, so that you are aware what options Clickbank provides you and so forth. So let's go ahead and get started. So why Clickbank Network? Well, the good thing about using different payment processors is this. You may already be aware of this, you may not. But if you know what PayPal is a well-known payment processor. The only problem with PayPal is they are known to freeze and shut down accounts without notice. And it's actually happened to several business partners of mine and many business partners. If you run your business purely on PayPal, then imagine all of your business is running through PayPal. PayPal has the ability to shut down your account at any time, and they can freeze the account so you can't get the money. This means that you don't have anyone else to go with. So this is why you want to use different payment processors if possible. So, if it happens to you, this means that if you do have an affiliate program and you're just using PayPal, in this case, when they shut down your account, you can't pay your affiliates. Your affiliates get pissed and angry at you. In fact, I remember when I was promoting a product 4 years ago, I made over $700 in affiliate commissions. And to this day, 4 years later, I still have not heard from that person. But I heard from a friend of mine who asked me to promote the product, and I found out through him that that guy's account got shut down by PayPal. So you don't want to let that happen to you. And that's why diversifying the payment processors and so forth is a good thing for your business and a good thing for your affiliates. Second of all, Clickbank is your bookkeeper and affiliate manager. Keeping track of all your bookkeeping and your sales and this and that and your refunds and so forth is a very tedious thing. And if you were to hire a bookkeeper or an affiliate manager meaning somebody who pays your affiliates, it would cost money. So Clickbank does charge a processing fee. I believe it's like 7.5% plus $1, and sometimes they can change, so you want to look at their website. But if you run your affiliate program through Clickbank, they do have a high processing charge, but they pay your affiliates via direct deposit every 2 weeks. So let's say you have 100 affiliates and they're making sales each month. You don't have to worry about paying them yourself and keeping track of the bookkeeping and everything like that. Clickbank does all of that. So that's the beauty of Clickbank. Another thing is Clickbank has a large affiliate sales force of over 100,000 plus affiliates. Now, that's not going to mean that you're going to have 100,000 affiliates promoting your product. That does mean that you have the ability to put your product in front of all of these affiliates. And what happens is that many affiliates actually go to Clickbank Marketplace because they're looking for products to promote. So if you're listed out there and you do follow this video series in terms of, setting up your product right, getting up your product, putting up a good description about your product and how affiliates can make money off of your product, that increases your chances of, increasing your exposure to these affiliates. And last but not least on this list is the affiliate payment refund backup or safety feature. Whenever somebody asks for a refund, you need to have money set aside. So Clickbank, what they do is they'll set aside a certain amount of money. So if somebody needs a refund, they'll take care of all of that for you. So that's a good plus. Now there's a lot of other things. Another thing also before we move on to the quick overview is they do allow one-time or monthly recurring product support. What that means is if your product, you charge a one-time fee, then Clickbank supports that. Or if you have a monthly membership site and let's say you charge a monthly fee every single month, Clickbank also supports that. Now let's move on to the quick overview, which is the second part of this specific video. And in the quick overview, I'm going to briefly talk about the videos themselves so that you can understand what we're going to talk about in this video course so that it can prepare you for this whole video course as a whole. I believe that once you understand that, you will be able to put all the pieces together and you'll be able to get rolling. So it's kind of the planning process right now. And I want you to think about all these things as we go over it. Video number 1 is, of course, this introduction to the Surefire Clickbank Mastery video course. That's this video. Video number 2, we're going to talk about what products are allowed. Certain products are allowed on Clickbank and certain products are not allowed. We're going to cover that. And we're also going to cover the do's and the don'ts. So if you're in a rush and you're wanting to just go ahead and start, creating a Clickbank account and creating a pitch page and so forth, you can do that, but with warning that if you don't create a good pitch page and it does not follow Clickbank's rules and regulations, all that work will be lost. So you definitely want to make sure that you look through these few videos to prepare you on how to do that. So video number 1, number 2, and number 3 are going to be PowerPoint slides. I know they can be somewhat boring or they might be interesting. But video 4 through 10 are going to be screen capture videos and you will be able to see for yourself, look over my shoulder and follow step by step. Alright, so video number 3 is going to be the vendor checklist. I'm going to give you a checklist of things that you need to have ready before you move on to number 4. Video number 4, we're going to talk about how to sign up with Clickbank. Now, while that does seem like an easy process, there are some few tips and advice that I want to give you to prepare you in terms of creating a good username that will help you in the long run. Video number 5, we'll talk about how to create a pitch page and a thank you page. What you need to have in the pitch page, like requirements and so forth, money back guarantees, and so forth. The pitch page is a very important part, of getting approved at Clickbank. They look at the pitch page more than they do often with the other links, like the payment links and so forth. Because that is the first thing that the customer sees. And if you are using the Clickbank network, their reputation, they're looking out for themselves too, and their reputation is definitely an important part. So they want to make sure that you follow their rules and regulations. And we'll help you do that in that video. Video number 5 is we're going to talk about creating a thank you page and a download page. And how to create links to your website so that they can download your files and so forth. So we'll make sure that we cover just about everything you can think of in terms of a download page or a thank you page. Video number 7, we're going to talk about how to make a payment button and payment link and add that payment link or button to your pitch page and your sales page. Video number 8, we're going to talk about how to upload files through FTP. For example, once you're done with your thank you page and your sales page and your pitch page and so forth, you need to upload the files through FTP to your web hosting account so that everything is up and live. So you need to do all of this before you actually submit your links and so forth to Clickbank for the first time and get approved and so forth. And video number 9 is the site information completion page. We're going to talk about what you need to do to complete your site information, how to what you need to write to ensure that when you do post it to the marketplace, that affiliates know exactly what your product is about, and so forth. And of course, last but not least, video number 10, we're going to talk about the test payment link. Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to test out the whole process to make sure that your sales page works, the payment button works, and once the customer uses it, it'll go to the download page and they get the delivered product. And let's talk about the tools you're going to need. You're going to need a product. We're not necessarily going to talk about how to create a product in this specific video course. So I'm going to assume that you have a digital report, whether that means a report, an ebook, a software, video course, or more. You're also going to need Composer, which is a WYSIWYG web editor tool. What that means is a web editor tool is a tool that allows you to edit web pages, like the pitch page or the thank you page. In order to get those files onto a website, you're going to need something called a file transfer protocol software, or what you call an FTP software. In this case, we're going to use FileZilla. FileZilla and Composer are all free. So the only thing you need to invest money into is if you're going to create your digital report, your digital product, and an activation fee for Clickbank. They do charge a $49.95, I believe it is, a activation fee for one-time activation fee. Once you're activated, you can add products and this and that in the future. And of course, you're going to need the internet. So with that said, let's move on to video number 2. Let's talk about what products are allowed. Now, video number 2 and video number 3 are fairly quick. So that will prepare you for videos 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.